expecting kind of a big fight.
Is this a great page?
It's a great page.
Awesome.
I'm quite happy with the page actually.
Now the end pages are some of my favourite.
Yeah, I'm really happy with the...
It's not the fight sequence, it's all the drawings.
Oh, true. Makes no sense. It's like the actual drawing is a scene, but I don't really like the scene, but I like drawing.
I'm just waiting to count up because he's not paying attention.
But that's
Sorry.
So, again...
If it wasn't important, don't worry.
Yeah, Cam's contribution, the idea of everything was really close in for the last couple of pages, and he said, "Oh, I hit a bird's eye shot, so we have some kind of sense of where they are," and I thought that really worked well. Got some more pages, just full slap. And then the crossover page.
Ow.
Yeah. So he drives the tree trimmer through the wrist, which was pretty painful. And basically death attack again, which is great. He's like, he would have severed every single tendon in his arm, and and when he pulls it out, it's going to have a serration that goes straight down his arm and opens up into wounds.
But this isn't ER, so we don't care.
Well, but it helps. It helps with the actual progression.
Is that your Dasmatech or Damastech?
I'm not really sure.
Well,
I think it's
what he didn't know is Dean's dying anyway, so it doesn't make a difference.
No, we didn't know either.
We knew that.
So this was, people also commented on the idea of the fact that they like the jerry rig idea of using the merry-go-round and kind of clicking him up the battle with yourself.
Here's a page that was good. There's a page that was really wordy but worked.
Yeah.
It had to be put in. I had so many ideas, but I mean, little things like some of these words and lines could have been taken out and it still would have come across. Like I don't really like a lot of this extra balloon stuff going up.
Here.
Yeah, I just felt like Dan was kind of repeating himself, and I didn't think it came across the way.
Insane people repeat themselves sometimes. Don't worry.
I didn't think it came across the way.
Insane people repeat themselves sometimes. Don't worry.
And the last couple, these last couple lines, which was basically him saying, "You're right, he suffered enough. We'll get him down.
Yeah.
It's over." Those were the ones I always had that I really wanted to get in there because then the next page just really.
Come on.
And then he's like, "On the second thought, I changed my mind," and he just
Ain't I a stinker?
drives it through, and then again the switch back to Dan is really
The reality.
It's apparent, yeah. This page was chaos, but I also think this is what would happen if you were in that situation. The rain now changes back to rain, and now it's the reality of the situation. And if you actually look at the last panel here, or the second to last, Dean's got his last breath, which is like this.
He looks so dead.
No, he's pretty dead. He's pretty dead. That's it. And then the final. And then this is that kind of recap back to the Tyler hanging from the hoop. Some of the ending pages, which basically the idea he believes that he can kill off what he's created,
and behind him are some wings like he's the fucking god or some shit.
It was symbolism as the idea of him believing that in the first issue when he had the symbol of the
blood splat?
Tanks,
tanks
and stuff. He was kind of like the avenging angel type character.
Go back a page, sorry. No, sorry. Yeah, forward more. Yeah, see how the smoke comes from the thing?
Yep.
I always thought that was like almost the logo burning away. Like it's like the angles kind of come off, but it's not really the logo.
It's kind of a face. If you can see it, you can see the actual embers go into the eyes. So you can see the embers right there and there create a face.
You can't see this.
You can't see it.
So
go to the page, you'll see it.
All that we're getting there is
same thing here. There's the face right there. You can see the eyes, the nose, and the kind of. It's almost kind of like the mask kind of melting off.
Pretty
stuff
ugly.
like that.
Anyway.
It is pretty ugly, just like your face.
Aww.
Drop off of capo.
Kitty coming home. No.
Kira.
Sassy Kira.
Sassy Kira.
Her lounging clothes.
Not right. Yeah, I always thought it was just cool to just have people in their just normal clothes, and she'd probably just wear sweats and a tank top.
While she's drinking her wine, watching her shows on the TV.
There you go.
Watch the news.
This was one of the pages I felt came out really well.
Look at his staple face.
It was good to see Tyler again, but in now a way where the last panel gives you a little bit, and plus the fact of having his safety glasses on the table is a sense of just saying he respects what he did. Even though it's like, dude, why do you give me his broken glasses? I can't even use them.
Put them on and he's like, oh, look at my one eye.
Like a bastard. And then we talk about...
And off to Candlewood.
And so issue 4 is the road to issue 4, but that 4...
Ah, right, cool.
Yeah,
so does I know where he's going. Do they know where he's going?
Actually, Kendallwood is actually brighter than Stanley Falls. So
slightly,
it's
yeah.
on purpose.
Yeah.
And what was this thing? in
T-Fell.
reference to?
It's actually based from the zombie waffle from May Lynch. She has a character, which we kind of gave each other little nods in the comic, which is really fun. I think it's fun anyway. We do a lot of little Easter eggs in the comic because there's a lot of people who read Zombie Waffle who read Landscaper, and so when she put a poster in with the Landscaper coming soon, it was like a movie poster. It was just kind of fun.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yep. And now we have the kind of
Issue 5.
Well, yeah, very much so.
It could have been.
These were hard pages because it was like, how do you get Caleb from the prison back to the house without many more pages?
Or without anyone else there as well.
Well, that was it. And so basically he left, he drops off the gear. So I was like, oh, no one really cared about a kid in a white t-shirt and orange pants. It just seems normal.
It's like bad fashion.
Orange
It depends on how far. Like, how far is Bleecker Street from the police station?
Yeah,
next door.
Yeah,
but this is like kind of walking down the street, and then
it's
from there to there is different, and it kind of gives a
I
perspective of times past.
I actually didn't like the way this came out. I mean, I liked the page, but the dialogue of Caleb, it's still good, but I felt like it was almost pushed, or I don't know. It didn't feel right. Like, but I didn't know what else to have him say. I thought the idea of him saying that, the whole reflection of Dan saying what he said at the barrel, it kind of ties together. I think it makes sense. I think it works. This is a good page. And the last page, the introduction of a new character, which we're not supposed to say anything about.
Mystery Man.
I love that lost story arc.
Yes, but at least we've kind of done something where maybe we keep you interested. So.
And this is not a nod to the Umbrella Corporation.
No, it's actually an umbrella.
It's just an umbrella.
It's an umbrella. Because the umbrella actually has those shapes at the top, and so it's just unfortunate that the umbrella.
He's like, stars, and start chasing people around.
There's no reason why you couldn't say stars and run and chase people.
I don't know what the Umbrella Corporation is.
It's from Resident Evil.
Alright.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright, well.
Out there.
Alright, let's shut this on now. Thank you very much. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If not, we apologize.
No, we don't. He does.